Hey, this is Sreehari from Mr. Phone, and today we have a brand new device with us, a device that a lot of you guys have been waiting for, and a device that is not out in the market yet. And guess, you read the title, you smart guys, you know that we're talking about the vivo Z1x. So yes, this is the vivo Z1x, pure in flesh in my hand, and today in this video we're going to take a quick look at it. So we're going to talk about the specifications and we're going to do some PubG gaming on this so you can see how it performs and also show you a few camera samples using this phone. So fasten your seat belts because you are in for a treat. Before we get to that, don't forget to subscribe to the Mr. Phone channel and also hit the bell icon right next to it so that you guys get notified when we put out an awesome new video. So now what we're gonna do is I'll take you through the device while actually talking about the device and going through it myself. So the first thing is that we have Vivo's Fun Touch OS here, of course running on top of Android 9 Pie. And the thing on front, the display is actually a 6.3 inch, almost a 6.4 inch display, and it's a super AMOLED display this time. So compared to the Vivo Z1 Pro, which had an LCD display with a punch hole notch, we have a super AMOLED display with the notch coming back in the front, and I actually prefer this purely because this is a super AMOLED display. Of course, punch hole is slightly less intrusive, but I'd any day take a super AMOLED display over an LCD display. And what that super AMOLED display also brings is that it takes that fingerprint scanner that the Z1 Pro had here right here, and it transfers that to the front. So we have an in-display fingerprint scanner on the Vivo Z1X. So we have PubG installed on this phone, so let's take a look at PubG. But since we are opening PubG right now, what I'll tell you are the specifications of this phone. So inside, under the hood, you get a Snapdragon 712. So yes, this is the exact same processor that came with the Vivo Z1 Pro. You have the 712 here, and you have similar RAM and storage configurations. So that's not really where the upgrade has happened, which means that we can expect similar performance out of this phone. The major change has happened in the camera, which we'll also talk about later. So what I'll do is first let's go to the settings and see what the graphic settings are at. So you have HDR. Can I go to Ultra HD? Not yet. Okay, so if we go to smooth, we can actually play at ultra. Of course, anti-aliasing turned off here, and I guess so you also have the option in now PubG to go to notch screens. We've taken to smooth and ultra graphics. So now let's move on to the Evo ground. Let's see how the gameplay is. So this is of course not a glass body, this is a plastic build, but I have to say that the construction does feel pretty nice. You can see this is even my first experience with the Vivo Z1X, and what I can already tell you is that the performance looks pretty nice. But let's see what's gonna happen here. Let me go and grab that helmet if I can quickly, because if I have that, then it's gonna be a pretty nice, oh my god. Okay, so I've got level 3 shield. Oh no. Yes, that has happened. Okay, so as you can see, of course, I'm not a great PubG gamer, but this phone does play things quite well. Oh my god, here he is. So of course PubG gameplay is pretty nice on this, I must say. What I can instantly see is that the gameplay is very smooth. It's just super smooth. There's almost no lag that I can see. It's a 712, of course it's not a Snapdragon 855, but I think the performance looks pretty nice. We could of course push it to higher graphics if we want. We might not get the same amount of FPS, but there it is. There I killed a few people. Oh my god, the helmet is back. Both of you both are reloaded. So that is some PubG gameplay. Do let me know what you think about this. Do let me know what you think of the graphics, how it looks, and of course the smoothness in the gameplay is not something I want you to comment on because I can actually see how good it is. Also let me know in the comment section what you think about the gameplay, what you think about how smooth it is, and if you just want to hear how loud it goes, let's hear a few bullets coming in. Let me die for you. Oh my god, it's not even letting me sacrifice myself. So there it is. So we're done with the PUBG gameplay. Let me know what you thought of this in the comment section below. Let's go to the specifications actually, and I'll show you the variant that we have here. So if you go to about phone, you'll see that this is the 6GB RAM variant. We have a 2.3 GHz Snapdragon 712 chipset. And this is 6 gigs of RAM. You have options for 64GB or 128GB storage. The display looks pretty nice, but now let's see about the next thing that's changed. And at the back now you have a 48 megapixel Sony IMX586 sensor. Yes, the popular high resolution sensor from Sony. So you have the Sony IMX586 48 megapixel sensors powering the standard shots. Then you have an ultra wide lens and you have a depth sensor as well. On the front you get a 32 megapixel Samsung sensor. Samsung is the only one making such popular sensors at this price with this megapixel count. Of course, we'll have to reserve our thoughts till the full review, but here are a few picture samples taken using the vivo Z1X, and please let me know what you think of the selfie pictures of the back camera pictures in the comment section below. Now the next thing that changed is a battery, which is now a 4500 mAh battery, but you do get 22.5 watt fast charging with it. So last one that we saw with the Vivo Z1 Pro was an 18 watt fast charging, and you now have a 22.5 watt fast charging, which technically does make it, at least by numbers on paper, the fastest charger under at least 20,000 rupees. We don't know the official price. We expect it to be around under 20,000 rupees, but we don't know how it's going to be. If it's under 20 or even under 25, it's probably one of the fastest chargers under that price, at least on paper. Finally, we come to an end of this video where we took a look at the specifications of the Vivo Z1X. We also saw how PUBG gaming was happening on this mobile with the Snapdragon 712 chipset and 6 gigs of RAM. And we also saw what the camera of the Z1X can do. Of course, you let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below. We will reserve our thoughts till the full review, which is also dropping on 6th. So the review for the Vivo Z1X will drop on 6th as soon as the phone goes live. So don't forget to subscribe to the Mr. Phone channel and make sure that you catch that video. But with that, I leave you to it. So thank you so much for watching. This is Sreehari with the beautiful Vivo Z1X from Mr. Phone, and I'll catch you in the next one.